Hello and welcome to the first lesson of Traveler 3 B1. I am Najmuddin. Let's get started. Of course, you can download the book for free using the link below in the video description. So let's go to the first unit, Window on the World. Discuss, would you like to travel around the world? Why or why not? Of course, I would like to travel around the world. Who doesn't? Who doesn't like to travel around the world? Who doesn't? So we use this answer, who doesn't, when we think that everybody is going to agree on this answer. Who doesn't want to travel around the world? Who doesn't? For example, do you want to be rich? Of course. Who doesn't? Who doesn't want to be rich? How can the English language help you learn more about the world? Of course, English is a way to communicate with people from different countries, different backgrounds, and different cultures. So, learning English will help you to communicate with these people and learn about many different things. Reading, discuss. Where are the following landmarks? And what do you know about them? So we have the Taj Mahal in India, the Grand Canyon in the United States, the Niagara Falls between Canada and the United States, the Acropolis in Greece, the Eiffel Tower in France, and the Egyptian pyramids in Egypt, of course. Now we have this word landmark. A landmark is a special building or a special place that is famous around the world and everybody knows where it is. So, for example, when you see the Taj Mahal, you know immediately that you are in India. Read the article quickly and answer the questions below. So, first of all, we need to read the article. It is a small world. This week, in our series of the world's most famous theme parks, we are visiting the Window of the World theme park in Shenzhen, China. Famous. So everybody knows it. A synonym for well known or renowned. Famous, well known, renowned. The opposite is unknown. If we are talking about a person, we can also say nobody. So, who is he? I don't know him. He's a nobody. Nobody knows who this guy is. Famous. And we have the word notorious. Notorious. It means he's famous, but in a negative way. So everybody knows that this place is bad or this guy is bad. Notorious. This certainly is a theme park with a difference. The Window of the World contains over 130 replicas of the most famous natural and man made sites in the world. This certainly, of course, is a theme park with a difference. Difference is the noun, the adjective is different. The Window of the World contains have or there are over more 130 replicas. A replica of something is a copy, and sometimes it's usually smaller. So say it's a replica, so it's not the same size, or it can be the same size. Replica, copy. The verb is replicate. Replicate. 130 replicas of the most famous natural and man made sites. Natural, opposite, is man made. Man made, I can also say artificial. Artificial. all squeezed into about 480,000 square meters. Squeezed into. So it's lots of things in a small place. So we squeeze them. They are very close to each other, just put together. Squeeze. We can also use the verb squeeze when we talk about juice, for example. So let's squeeze the oranges. Let's juice them, make them into a juice. Some of the replicas are the actual size of the sites, while others are smaller. The actual size, the same size, the real size, while others are smaller. In one afternoon, the afternoon is usually between 12 and 5. So, in about 4 hours, afternoon, you can visit the Eiffel Tower, walk around the Grand Canyon, and marvel at the Egyptian pyramids. Walk around, like take a stroll. Walk around and look what's around you. Marvel at the Egyptian pyramids. Marvel, this word became super famous after the Marvel Universe movies. So you look at something and you say, wow, this is really amazing. The adjective is marvelous. Marvelous. The Acropolis is here, along with Niagara Falls. One of the most interesting features of the park is the International Street. Interesting. Opposite, boring. The verb is interest. I say, this really interests me. Uh, International, opposite of national, of course. International is synonym for global, universal, and around the world. International. Which features the Islamic street. Islamic, the adjective of Islam, where you can see mosques, buildings, and markets that look exactly like those found in the Arab world. Mosques, it is the place where Muslims worship Allah and they pray to Allah in the mosques. We want visitors to see and experience places and cultures they may not be able to actually get to in person. We want visitors to see and experience places and cultures they may not. They here, we're talking about the visitors. Be able to, can. So they can't actually get to see in person. They are not able to see in person. Not able to, can't. See in person. So they experience it themselves, face to face. Not everyone can visit every famous landmark in the world in one lifetime. So it's about money and it's also about time and availability. So not everybody has enough money, enough time to go around and visit all these places. And that is why this park is attractive to many visitors. Is attractive. Attractive here, it's an adjective. The verb is attract. Attract. The noun, attraction. Attractive, we can also use it when we want to describe a woman or a man, like beautiful or handsome. Attractive. Both Chinese nationals and foreigners. Foreigners, people who are not from your country, they are from other countries. Foreigners. And foreigners and strangers are not the same. Some people think that foreigners and strangers are the same. It's not. A foreigner is a person that is not from your country, he's from a different country. A stranger is just a person you don't know. So maybe he has the same nationality as you, but you don't know him, so he's a stranger. Commented Mr. Chin, one of the managers of the park, of course. Okay, this is enough for today. Thank you for your time and effort, and please subscribe to the channel. Good luck.